Hey guys, so if you're watching this video right as it goes up, I will be live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Jedi2X. Feel free to come over and ask any questions that you might have. Thanks, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually access and play on the old Season 1 map. I also want to give a really quick shout out to Zeywerks, who actually put together a pretty crude but effective tutorial video. This video is simply expanding on and repeating the concepts that he explained in his, so that it is actually easier for you guys. So if you're already pretty tech savvy, I'd actually recommend just watching his video because he goes through the content much quicker than I do. But if you're actually not quite so good at technology and you want to take your time going through the process and make sure that you don't mess up your computer, I recommend watching through my video instead. I know it sounds amazing, but there are going to be a few conditions, and I'm going to list them right now. The first is you must be on a PC. You might be able to do this on a Mac. I'm not really quite sure what the process is, but if you don't have a computer, I'm afraid that this is probably not going to be possible for you. This is actually an offline application, so once you have everything that you need installed, you won't actually need an internet connection to play this. Unfortunately, that also means that this isn't and probably will never be an online mode where you can play with your friends. Also, as of right now, you actually cannot build. You're able to walk around and farm, but you don't actually get any mats when you farm, and you cannot switch to your building mods. The developers have actually told me that they are working on adding this into the game, so in later updates, we'll hopefully see this as well. Now, before I actually talk to you guys about the process, I want to say that it is actually a very complicated process, and it can be kind of hard to understand. I've done my best to simplify things, but please bear with me, and I'll try to go as slow as I can to help you guys not get confused. Before I show you guys the process, I'm going to show you guys how to get everything you're actually going to need. So I have two links in the description down below. They are to the Polaris Discord server and the Lawin Discord server. You guys will actually want to join both, as we're going to be getting resources from both of those places. The first place you want to go to is Lawin's Discord. You're going to find the hashtag server downloads on this side button here, and you're going to want to download this one, which is client 1.8. The server itself is actually most optimized for this version, so I would actually recommend trying out this Season 1 1.8 version first before trying out any of the other stuff, because apparently the other versions are not very stable quite yet. Clicking on that 1.8 link is going to pull you up to a Google Drive folder that looks just like this one. You're going to want to just hit download all right here to download all the files. Some of these files can be as big as 2 gigabytes, so this might take a while. And really quickly, before we get any further, guys, I would also recommend you guys making a new folder on your desktop and putting everything that you download in today's video just into the same folder so that you can keep track of where everything is. While you're waiting for the stuff from Google Drive to download, you want to head over to this hashtag tutorial tab, and you're going to want to follow the first 2 steps. This first link is actually very important, and Zeywerks actually forgot to mention it in his video, but you actually cannot complete the second step without the first. So you want to make sure you click on this and download this, and you also want to get Lawin server, and these will both just be easy downloads that you can just drag to your desktop and keep in the folder right after. And for those of you wondering, the second link will take you to a page like this, and all you need to do is click on and download this first one. You don't actually need the 2 codes. Next, you want to actually head into Google and type into the search bar Unreal Unlocker. This is going to pull up a bunch of search results, and you just want to click this first one right here, and then download the latest version, which right now for me is 3.0.7. You guys know I wasn't kidding when I said this was complicated. The next thing you need to do is head to the Polaris Discord, and you want to actually download the latest Polaris version, which is going to be at the very bottom here. Now you want to go back to Lawin server and head to the hashtag launchers tab. Now you want to download the appropriate launcher. Once again, I already recommended that you guys only do version 1.8 as of right now, so this would just be the first link right here. You guys might get a Google Drive page that just looks like this. Don't worry, just hit the download button and you should be good to go. Alright guys, so now you should put everything that you've downloaded into the same folder. For me, I've put it in a folder that I've aptly named Polaris. You guys can see that I have the Unreal Engine folder, the download runner for Lawin server, I have the Fortnite setups and the other 4 Fortnite setups from that Google Drive folder originally. I also have the Season 1 to 5 launcher that we just downloaded in the last step. I obviously have Lawin server. This is actually the reason I have a 1 in brackets here, is because it is actually my second download of the server. I had a problem with the first one. And I have the Polaris folder right here. And just to make sure we're all on the same page, I'm going to show you guys exactly what is in every single one of my folders. So these are obviously not folders, and then my launcher just has the launcher file. This is actually very important, so make sure you have this. And my Polaris will just have 2 files, which is readme and polaris.dll. So if you have all this stuff, you should be good to go. Alright, now I'm going to teach you guys how to actually get started. So you want to run Fortnite setup.exe, which is the only one that will say applications. The other ones will be bin files. You want to just double click this, and it might ask you if you want to let this unknown publisher make changes. You just want to say yes. Now the rest of this stuff is going to be in Russian, but if you can see, this basically says agree, so you just want to follow all these steps. Make sure you choose a good location here so that you can find the file later, and you just want to continue here all the way through, and then it's going to start downloading the file. This process can also take quite a while. And for me, I actually already have this downloaded, so I'm just going to go ahead and close the file. And now you guys want to find the Fortnite file that you just set up using the Russian setup from the last step. For me, I put it in Windows and Programs x86 and then into Fortnite. After I open this, you just want to go to Fortnite, Fortnite Game, Binaries, and then Win64. Now you guys want to right click any of these folders and select open a new window, which will give you a new window right here. The reason for this is because we're going to be moving some stuff around. Then you want to go and find the original folder that you have all the files in. For me, it is simply navigating to desktop and then finding the Polaris folder right here. Then you're going to want to open up the launcher file, or the folder I mean, and then you're going to want to take the launcher, which is a compressed Windows file right here, which is a batch file, and you just want to drag it and drop it into here. To show that I've also done this, you can see that my launcher file is right here at the bottom. Make sure you guys don't close this window just yet, because we're still going to need it. You want to actually run login server. It's going to open a kind of console thing that looks just like this one. Then you're going to want to go over here and then actually double click on the launcher to launch it. This should actually open up Fortnite, as you guys can see on my screen right now. Now you guys should be on the login screen. You want to go ahead and just type in whatever you want as your email and password. This does not have to be a real Epic account. And as you guys can see, it will just go ahead and log me into Fortnite. You want to just confirm here and then choose Save the World. Now you guys have made it to the lobby, so congratulations, but you guys are not actually ready to launch into the island just yet, and the game will not let you do so. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to move forward starting right now. Now you want to head right back to your desktop, and you want to open up this Unreal Unlocker folder right here. Once again, yours is zipped. Make sure that you extract the folder so that you get this pure folder right here. This is going to go open up with all these files, and you just want to choose Unreal Unlocker Client, which is the only one that is an application. Is going to pull up a folder that looks just like this one, and you're going to want to actually choose a process to inject to. That's just going to be this Fortnite client right here. And then you actually want to make sure that you choose the correct DLL, which for the first step is actually just going to be the default universal unlocker. Hit inject, and it's going to come up with some stuff in the top left here telling you that it is actually completing the process. Feel free to close this window now and move on to the next step. That was kind of a trick to make you guys close the window, because you do need to close the client, but now we're going to actually just relaunch it once again. If you get this error message, just span through the OKs, and then you're going to want to select the process, which is Fortnite, and you want to browse the DLLs. Now the way you want to find this file you're going to need is you want to actually just go to your desktop, which is where your folder with everything should be, but don't actually open up the folder because it's not going to let you find the file, but type in Polaris and choose, and then press enter, and then choose this Polaris.dll when it comes up and hit open. Now you're going to want to press inject DLL. And you guys can see that this message will come up. This is confirmation that you've actually done this successfully. Now you guys are ready to go ahead and hit play, and it should actually just load you right away. If you press play before completing any of the steps I just mentioned, it's just going to keep you on the lobby waiting for you to ready up and will not actually let you into a game. And as you guys can see, I am in the OG starting island. I am running around as Renegade Raider using the OG pickaxe. Now the video could end right here, but I do have a few other things I need to tell you guys. The first thing is you actually always need to run this Unreal Unlocking client every time you want to play. So that means you always have to select this thing, and then you always have to select Fortnite, and you always have to do just the default injection first, and then the second injection of the player's file every time you want to launch into a server. The second thing is be sure to actually change your settings before you launch into a game, because the settings will always reset to default and your keybinds might be really whack and your sensitivity might be really weird. You actually can't pull up and change the settings once you are already in game, so make sure you do this before you press play. And that's it. If you guys were able to follow me through this unfortunately very complex video, I congratulate you guys. Go ahead and enjoy the Season 1 map. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to use code Shoutout2x in the Fortnite item shop. Subscribe to my channel for more Fortnite competitive tips and tricks. Peace.